Hello everybody, it's Dautvis from New Edibox and welcome guys to your 26th HTML5 video tutorial. Now guys, for those of you who follow my video tutorials, you know that in my last tutorial I've covered and wrapped up the entire course for HTML5 basic video tutorials. Now guys, starting with this tutorial, I'm gonna teach you and I'm gonna show you and introduce you to advanced HTML5 building techniques and elements in HTML5. Now guys, one of the first things that I wanna introduce you to during this tutorial is the global attributes. And guys, global attributes in HTML5 enable to provide elements with a meaning and context. And by that guys, I mean that you can play with the properties or features of your elements and by adding the global attributes. So guys, without me talking too much, let me just tell you one thing, that I'm going to introduce you to a few global HTML5 attributes that can be used with any HTML5 element. So I'm not going to introduce you to very limited edition attributes. I'm going to introduce you to the ones that are most functional and practically useful. So guys, without me talking too much, let me introduce you to one of the first global attributes in HTML5, and that attribute is the access key. So guys, where the access key is useful and what you can do with it. In order for us to use the access key, guys, we have to build a simple link. Link starting with anchor A and directing us to some sort of a website. So I'm gonna use one of the coolest websites out there, and that website is newedibox.org, and then index.html. Now guys, this will take you to the welcome page of New Edibox, and we'll show you my website. Okay guys, by building now access key, we have to give in some sort of a value that would enable our visitor of our website or a user of our website to press that value plus Shift and Alt buttons on the keyboard in order to access that result. So guys, I'm gonna give in the W since it's a welcome page of New Edibox, and then of course guys, we have to type in some sort of a text that we want to be displayed on the screen and printed out on the screen. newedibox.org welcome page, press W plus Shift plus Alt. Let's say in case if the visitor of our website doesn't have or doesn't like to use a mouse, so it's a simple solution. So guys, follow my lead and you will see the result. Where would it take us? Now I'm gonna build one more line. I'm copying the entire line that I have built and pasting it right here. There are only a couple of things that I'm going to change, and this is the destination link. I'm going to change it in contact and change the access key to C. Now it will be contact page. I'm saving it with Ctrl S, and then press C since we've changed the access key, plus Shift and plus Alt. And this, by pressing this combination of the buttons on the keyboard, this will take our visitor to the site, to the destination site. So guys, let's go ahead and run this bit of a code on our screen and see what we get. There you go, guys. You can see that there is an entire link and a short explanation what we should do in order for to be taken to the destination link. So guys, let's go ahead and try it. Hit the Shift, Alt, and W buttons on your keyboard, and you will see that you will be taken straight to new Adbox welcome page. Now I'm hitting the back button, and let's go ahead and try the C access key. So I'm hitting the Shift, Alt, and C, guys. And now you see that we are taken to the contact section of the new Adbox. The site is yet under construction, so don't be scared if you see this version of the site. Okay, guys. So this is the part. This is one of the first global attributes that I wanted to introduce to you during this tutorial. Now guys, next global attribute, and quite an important one that I want to introduce you to during this tutorial, is the class attribute. And guys, I want you to focus on this one, since the class attribute is really important, and we are going to be using the class attribute quite a bit in the future when building a simple website. So guys, what the class attribute does, guys, class attribute is basically inseparable from style attribute, from style tag. And by style tag I mean the same style tag that we used to build with CSS, bit of a CSS. So let's go ahead and build something very basic and very very simple. Text CSS, and let's go ahead, given header 1, if we want to enter header 1. And now guys, that this period that I've put after the header 1 tells our browser that I'm going to use the class attribute. This is the identification for the browser that I'm using, and I'm entering the class attribute. So let's go ahead and build. Let's say that header 1 is the header, right? And let's give in some properties. Color green, and let's go ahead and build a paragraph, which is muy importante, which stands for important in Spanish, I think. And then color blue. Okay guys, so following the good housekeeping rules, we should enter the anchor text. Okay guys, so we're pretty much done. Let's put the closing tag for style. And now guys, one of the how you can use the class attribute is this way. Say guys, I'm entering two headers in the same size, header 1, right? So I'm just gonna copy and paste it a couple of times, put the closing tag. This is a simple header 1. Now guys, let's go ahead and copy the entire row and paste it in right here. But what I'm gonna do guys, I'm gonna tell my browser that this second header 1 is with the class attribute. And let's go ahead and enter class attribute and equal that class attribute to header, since we have entered the header identification after the period. So guys, now our browser knows that the browser should use all the attributes that are and all the parameters that are entered in H1 period header element. So guys, now let's go ahead and just build a simple paragraph. Let's go ahead and enter a couple of line breaks so everything would look just properly. And let's go ahead and build a paragraph, guys. So I'm building a simple one. This is a paragraph. And this will give an communication. And this, guys, let's go ahead and tell our browser that we are going to use the class definition, which is muito importante. Okay, guys, so now this is a paragraph with class attribute. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and run this bit of a code on our screen and see what we get. You see, guys, that the simple header is not affected by green color because it's not entered with the class, and the one that is entered with the class is affected with the green color because we told our browser to do so. And the same happens with paragraph. That simple paragraph is not affected, and the one that is entered with the class parameter, it is affected by blue color because we told so in our style. So, guys, this is quite an important one. Please note it, please focus it, please remember it, because we are going to be using a class attributes quite often in the future and in website building. Okay, guys, I see that I'm a little bit over my usual 10 minutes limit. So thank you, guys, for sticking with me for this short tutorial and introduction to HTML5 global attributes. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the video, and I'm going to introduce you to the next global attributes in HTML5 in my next tutorial, guys. So see you then.